Okay, I'll call the hearing to order with the Board of Adjustment. Call of roll. Mark Deitch, present.
Bill Marine present.
Tim Leno present.
Oh, I forgot to turn mine.
Crystal Halverson present.
Okay, thank you. Is there any public comment? There's nobody here to public comment, so we'll move on to verification of hearing of the publication notice.
The Dunn County Board of Adjustment has scheduled a public hearing for Monday, June 20th at 5:30 PM in room 54 at the Dunn County Community Services Building, 3001 US Highway 12 East in Menominee, Wisconsin. Variance request, applicant Benjamin Madison, location, parcel identification number 170-102-301-113322-00001, described as the northwest one quarter of the northwest one quarter of section 33, township 30 north, range 11 west, town of Grant, Dunn County, Wisconsin. The applicant, Benjamin Madison, East 8582, 10th Avenue, Colfax, Wisconsin, has made a variance request to deviate from the road right-of-way setback to construct a pole barn on an existing foundation per section 13.3.2.03. This is the only opportunity to address the board regarding these requests. As such, interested persons are invited to attend said hearing and be heard. Persons wishing to provide input during public comment may submit written comments via email. Instructions for those wishing to speak during the hearing may be found on the Dunn County website. Persons needing assistance in accessing the meeting, please call 715-231-6505. Maps and supporting documents are on file and available for inspection at the Environmental Services Department, Planning and Zoning Division, located at 3001 US Highway East, Suite 240, Menominee, Wisconsin, or on Dunn County's website.
Okay, we'll move on to the public hearing. Do you want to present the variance request?
All right, here's the variance staff report. The applicants, Benjamin and Brittany Madison, are requesting an area variance to the town highway setback to construct a pole shed over an existing foundation on their property in Grant Township. Site information, they own 40 acres. The current zoning of their parcel is intensive ag, and adjacent zoning, I had a typo error in there. It is intensive ag surrounding this property as well. Benjamin and Brittany Madison are requesting an area variance for a town highway setback. Per the submitted application material, they wish to construct a 46-foot by 51-foot agricultural pole barn over an existing solid foundation on their property that once housed an agricultural structure. Said structure was removed prior to the Madisons obtaining the land in 2008. The foundation remains. Dunn County Ordinance 13.3.2.05 setback distances states Class D highways setback distance 42 feet from a town highways. Setback distance is to be measured from the road right of way. The area of variance relief being asked for from town highway setback ranges from 31 feet to 32.5 feet from the right of way of 10th Avenue. The current existing foundation ranges from 44 feet to 42.5 feet from the center line of 10th Avenue. Likewise, it ranges from 11 feet to 9.5 feet from the right of way of 10th Avenue. 10th Avenue ranges from 14.5 feet to 16 feet wide in front of the proposed structure. It has a posted speed limit of 15 miles per hour. This property is zoned intensive ag. Approximately 35 acres is currently being farmed, with majority of it being classified as prime farmland per the NRCS Soil Data Access Table. Here's an aerial photo. Oops. Of the 40 acres that they own. Here is the proposed build location with a zoomed up area in red right here. They do have wetland on their property as well, and that's in the green there. The following couple slides are photos from the site. So this is standing on the north side of 10th Avenue facing south, looking at the proposed build site. Now I'm standing on the edge of 10th Avenue facing east. Proposed build site is on the right of the picture, and the bottom photo is standing in the middle of the road facing west with the proposed build site on the left side. Here's the existing slab on which they propose to build on. This portion of the slab, like this runway up and across, will stay, but will not be built on. This stake right here is the closest corner of the proposed build. Their application was submitted. An analysis. The applicant's request an area variance the applicant's request for an area variance will follow the provisions set forth in section 13.4.0.4E. The proposed pole shed will meet all other setbacks with the exception of 10th Avenue right-of-way, including a 75-foot setback from the ordinary high water mark of Bronken Creek, which runs through their property. Since Bronken Creek is within 300 feet of the existing structure, this parcel is also subject to all standards set forth in Dunn County Ordinance Chapter 14, Shoreline Protection. They are proposing to meet all standards set in that ordinance. A pole barn for agricultural use is a permitted accessory structure in the intensive ag district. This 40 is split in half by 10th Avenue, with the residence being on the north side and all other accessory buildings being on the south side. There is no floodplain on this property. There is mapped wetlands within 55 feet of the existing foundation. They are not proposing to build in the mapped wetland area. Placement of this structure elsewhere on the property would remove agricultural land from production. Staff recommendations and conditions. Staff recommends approval of this area variance and suggests adding the following conditions. Number 1, the applicant shall abide by all representations and commitments made in their application, as well as in their testimony before the Board of Adjustment, and in accordance with all conditions to the variance permit, taken as a whole, as approved by the Board of Adjustment. Number 2, applicant must obtain all other required local and/or state permits prior to the construction of the accessory structure. And number 3, the structure may not encroach closer than 9.5 feet to the right-of-way of 10th Avenue. That concludes the staff report.
Does the board have any questions for staff? Does the applicant wish to speak, or you're comfortable with the staff report? Okay, nobody's got any questions. I guess if there's no question, is there a motion to approve or deny?
I'll make a motion to approve the
Is there-
variance.
Is there a second?
Second it.
Seconded, or motion been made and seconded to approve the variance request. All those in favor say aye.
Wait, 1 second. Can we add these conditions? Do you want to add the conditions recommended by staff to your approval?
I think,
I'll be happy
Yes.
with that.
Me too.
Second does also.
all those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carries. So the variance is approved. Is there a motion to adjourn?
I'll move since my light is on.
I'll second.
Our hearing is adjourned.